Are you ready, kids? Because I, the Adventure Chew, am ready for some more Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. In the last episode, we made it out of the kelp forest. Now, we shall head to the Flying Dutchman's graveyard!
The graveyard of ships. Somewhere among this haunted mess, a fearsome specter waits.
Ooh, very scary. Alrighty, yeah, I'm kinda shaking. There he is.
Oh, yes. Who dares disturb the Flying Dutchman?
It's me, SpongeBob, sir.
I don't need any keys.
But I'm not a Shell Scout.
Look, kid, I'm too disturbed to scare the bejesus out of you right now. Come back later.
What's the matter?
It's these darn robots. They've thrown me off my own ship, they have. Being thrown off your own ship is like having your pants pulled down in front of casual acquaintances. It's a sad, sad thing. Now those robots have got their own pirate ship, and they're blasting away at each other.
Is there anything I can do to make you feel better?
Well, now that you mention it, get up to my ship and use the cannons to single-handedly defeat the robot ship. Any questions?
Is that adorable hat available in a size 3?
No, but if you do this, a golden spatula be your booty. Going.
Wow. Oh. Yeah. I clearly should have done SpongeBob's dream after doing this stage and the kelp forest.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning.
Because this was clearly the intended
Victory.
place where you'd get introduced to these,
Love opening presents.
these bubble blowing bots. I forgot what they were called. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. But again, long story short, those robots can make pretty great puddles with their bubbles. Which is, not good. As for the Flying Dutchman himself... Oh, wait. Hold on. There are these little wall jump segments. And there's another clam toll. Let's just get it out of the way. In here, you'll see a big, fat button. What does this button do? It actually gives you a little hint on how to get that golden spatula. We can wall jump off here and find the next terror in triplicate. Give them a good uppercut after a good spin and they're gone. Also, you see that sock over there? We can't really get to it right now. We need Sandy for it. And the bus stop isn't until the second area. So we'll be forced to travel all the way to the second area of the Flying Dutchman's graveyard. Just to be able to come back here and have Sandy swing around. Yeah, it's nothing short of annoying. I'd navigate through these little platforms and push these buttons to move the platforms around. And eventually, we'll be able to make it to the other side. And get a... I might need Sandy for that one too. Ooh, another wobbly bridge.
Take that! It's mine!
Take that, Potter.
I feel like a new sponge.
Dang, this bot sure is resilient. Annoyingly resilient, even. Alright, I think it's finally time that I explain a little more about the Flying Dutchman. His very first appearance was a mere cameo in Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost. An episode that I don't really have much memories for. Out of all of SpongeBob Season 1 episodes, Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost is probably the one I remember the least. Either I was just unlucky and didn't see it very often, or I just didn't really find it all that interesting. That's not to say it's a bad episode or anything. It's just not one I think of when I think of peak Season 1 of SpongeBob. Anyway, let's push this button. And this little bridge will come down. Which of course leads to the way forward. Before we take care of that, remember that little camera angle? Well, hit this cruise puzzle on that little thing, and you'll actually drain the lake. In the original Battle for Bikini Bottom, literally the only hint you got for that particular puzzle was that camera pan by pushing the button on the treasure chest. Literally nothing else pointed at you being able to do it. Oh, okay. So that Sandy swinging section is actually, he starts right at the exit of the first section. That's good to know. But now, let's push this button again. And here we go with our final sponge ball challenge. This thing will really test your skills with the sponge ball mechanic. You have a very strict time limit of 30 seconds. But I suppose I made it look pretty easy. I guess that's what happens when you play a lot of Super Monkey Ball. Which, by the way, yes, I want to do the original versions of Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2 eventually. And pretty much every other Super Monkey Ball game under the sun with some exceptions. Super Monkey Ball Adventure, Super Monkey Ball Jr., Banana Blitz. I may even give games like Step and Roll in 3D a shot. And I believe that's everything here. So, let's enlist the help of Sandy and get that first sock. And an extra golden spatula to boot.
I love opening presents.
We're gonna need some more underwear if we want to survive the Flying Dutchman's graveyard.
Swab the poop deck. Ay, 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 ay.
Yes, hilarious. Don't you have a platinum whisk to get?
That's golden spatula.
Whatever. There's one up there.
Why did Squidward call the golden spatula a platinum whisk? Wow, was he too annoyed to say the right word? Actually, that seems a lot more in character for Squidward than I initially gave it credit for. Okay. Gotta be careful on these platforms, because they'll slowly sink if we're not careful.
I feel like a new sponge.
Finally, the bus stop! I always love playing as Sandy. Her gliding ability is so OP. Hey,
Howdy, Squidward.
So much for peace and quiet.
sounds like Squidward sometimes gets annoyed by Sandy, too. I don't know why. Right.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear. Lion squirrel coming through.
Before we take that path, let's lasso this guy up and get some extra shiny objects.
Texas. Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
Alright, 2 more to go. These bubble bots
Someone
never
better make
stand a
good use of all
chance.
Really?
Okay then. Now that we have SpongeBob back again, let's wall jump this little wall. Take out the hammer.
Met the Sponginator. Fresh like a spring
And let's
breeze.
continue onward. Wow! There's another bus stop right there. Who would have thought? I don't know why, but that green moon just makes me really uncomfortable. But considering the setting we are, it perfectly makes sense. I have no reason to believe that wasn't what they were going for. Also, this is another sock that is very cleverly hidden. In this little boat?
Ooh. Do I really have to carry Patrick's
Don't worry, Sandy. We just need to find one more. And you can finally get that stink off your suit. And get a little revenge on these robots.
Okay.
Now, as for the Flying Dutchman's first true appearance, it was in the episode SquarePants, which fittingly was a Halloween special. And it makes sense that a legendary ghost known as the Flying Dutchman would show up in a Halloween episode. And probably the coolest thing about the Flying Dutchman... Oh, that was close. Is the fact that Brian Doyle Murray, I hope I got that name right, is the voice behind the Flying Dutchman. I find that to be very cool. He did a very good job voicing that creepy character. Now this wall jump segment is pretty interesting as, rather than just going up, you're just going off to the side. And here's another one of those sections. Over a precarious pit. Luckily, I was able to make it without a scratch. One shot from a bubble bowl, and that bubble bot is gone. Oh no, not another clam toll.
I
Hopefully this is the last one we'll have to put up with. Alright, let's bungee our way down. And get another serious wedgie! This one always unnerved me whenever I had to go through it. Because these sidewalls actually move. Oh man, I actually made it on my first try. Who would have thought? Let's do a good bubble bash. And here we have another difficult wall jumping segment. This time with rotating walls on one side. Oh, I missed! On the last one, no less. That was just sad. There we go. So much whoa, what?! That was cheap! There we go. Much better. Oh, you laughing at me? Alright. You can take a bubble bowl, punk. Alright. That's another golden spatula for us. Well, here we go. Off to the Dutchman's ship. Let's see what happens when we push this button here. Oh, it just takes us back to where we were before. Never mind. Hey, Mr. Krabs!
Ahoy there, SpongeBob! Swab the poop deck! Arr, 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 arr.
Oh, I already did that joke with Squidward, Mr. Krabs.
Yes, well, it's a good one though, eh?
Oh, sure is.
Here's what you need to do. Destroy all the power generators on the robot ship. Once the power is off, you'll be able to shoot the Dutchman's cannons to destroy the robot ship.
Cannon do, Mr. Krabs.
Cannon do. You should consider yourself lucky Papyrus was not around to hear that. But in all seriousness, let's see what this button. Oh wait, this must be the cannon that launches a missile once. Oh, okay, so we gotta prime all 4 of the cannons. And there's also a bubble bot we gotta deal with.
Take that!
As well as some hammer bots. Ah, okay, so the Duplicatotron will keep spawning them, much like pretty much the other bots.
SpongeBob, to mission control. The launch is a go.
Oh, you are so gonna pay for that, you hammer bot! Maybe I wasn't close enough? Okay. Much better. Now that that nuisance is over with, let's avoid falling off these clearly unstable planks of wood. How did they even get there anyway? Best not to question it right now.
Nothing like the smell of bubbles
Let's
in the
see.
morning. Smells like victory.
Maybe I went to... Aha! I see!
I get it.
So I need to quickly switch to Sandy after hitting that target with the bubble ball. Hopefully the timing won't be strict. Oh, looks like the platform waits for us to get on. That's nice. Alright, let's kick some mechanical butt, shall we? Also, there's a purple shiny object on that mast up there. And on top of that, there should be one more sock around here. Yep, I see it, it's over there. I just need to figure out a way to get to it. I believe I know how. But first, let's push this button. And swing our way over here. And lasso up. Another one of those chucksters. Finally, we can glide down.
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
And earn the sock opera trophy by getting all 80 of Patrick's socks. Last thing to do.
The shinier, the better.
Looks like we'll need something a little more drastic to destroy these generators. How about a cruise bubble? Okay, I clearly did something wrong here. 2 more left to prime. But first, let's push this button over there. And all cannons are ready to fire. And we get the trophy, Ship Shape. I thought I was missing some spatulas. Oh well. Alright. We need to destroy the generators first. That was a weirdly high jump. Wait, maybe we just... Oh! Wow. I completely messed that up. There we go, though. Wait, was that spring always there? Oh, of course, I could have done that this whole time. And we get a purple shiny object for our troubles. Wait a minute. I missed a spatula. I better go back and grab it. There we go. Much better. Now, we can finally destroy that robot ship. With a single push of this button, the cannons will fire! Here, the balls will be launched! And the robot ship will be obliterated.
We got your ship back and defeated the robots.
That you did! But now that I look at it, I think I'll keep this golden spatula. It's so nice and shiny. It reminds me of my first buried treasure.
But what about our deal?
Never make a deal with a ghost. Deals don't mean anything to me. Except for that great deal I got on a butter churn back in 1873. What a prize, I tell you. Nothing beats creamy hand-churned butter.
Wait just a cotton-picking minute, Butter Boy. We had all that stuff, and you're backing out like a sea weasel.
Sea weasel? Them's fighting words. If you want this gold thingy so bad, come and get it.
You're on.
I love how brave Sandy is. Willing to take a ghost head on and show no hesitation in doing so. And here, we have our final mini-boss of the game, the Flying Dutchman himself. Unfortunately, he's arguably the easiest of the bunch. All you have to do is lasso his tail as he comes by you.
Okay. that's
My
better.
biggest issue with the Flying Dutchman is that it's just not as fun fighting him as fighting King Jellyfish or Prawn. My main issue with this is that he doesn't really get any new attacks. I mean, at least King Jellyfish spawned more jellyfish as you damaged him. And at least Prawn had more robots around him as you damaged him. But with the Flying Dutchman, his phases are just longer. You just need to wait for him to let down his guard and lasso him 3 times. Kinda disappointing for what is supposed to be the ghost that can do the Howl of the 7 Seas. I still think the Flying Dutchman's best appearance in any form of SpongeBob media is the episode Shanghaied, where SpongeBob and Patrick and Squidward are forced to be the Flying Dutchman's crew. Funny thing is, by the way, Shanghai is a real word, and it does in fact mean to force someone to join a ship lacking a full crew by drugging them or using other underhanded means. So, yeah, what the Flying Dutchman did to SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward in that episode, I'd say fits the definition of Shanghaied.
Enough, you dirty ghost.
Dirty? I'll have you know this jacket has been cleaned twice.
Everyone stop fighting! I think I have an idea!
Here you go.
Oh, it looks like my ship. It's even got all the little mold that flies. How thoughtful. All right, you little rapscallions. Here's the golden spatula.
Yeah, pretty pathetic boss fight. But the fact that you got to play it as Sandy, I'd say makes up for that. A little bit, anyway. Patrick, guess who has all your socks?
Wow, SpongeBob, you found some!
Now they're back home, safe where they belong!
Here's your golden back scratcher.
Spatula!
I don't speak Italian. Now if I could only find my other sock.
It's on your head, remember?
Well, of course. Now where did I put it?
Even when we have all of Patrick's socks, he still finds a way to be stupid. It's honestly endearing here. And while I'm farming up the shiny objects, I think I'm actually going to get the Star Smasher trophy in tandem with that. For those who don't know, the PS4 version of the game, as well as the Xbox 360 version, has an achievement/trophy for destroying 100 robots as SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy respectively. But I only got the ones for SpongeBob and Sandy. So, So I'll have to farm some shiny objects throughout all of the main stages where you can play as Patrick. I'm ready to get all those shiny objects. If you're ready for it too, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, share this video around with everyone you know, and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I upload. See y'all next time. Remember, get good or get out.